very much, Mr. Chairman. Today we are here to receive testimony on the Puerto Rican Recovery Accuracy and Disclosure Act of 2021, or PRRADA. This bill would require professionals hired in debt adjustment cases involving Puerto Rico to file disclosure statements outlining their connections with debtors, creditors, with the Puerto Rico Financial Management Oversight Board, and other interested parties. The bill would act retroactively for entities that have already completed their work and require those entities to file disclosure statements within 60 days. The Senate version of this bill has been introduced by Senators Menendez and Rubio. The House bill, introduced by Representative Velazquez, unanimously passed the House in February 24th this year. Unanimously, Mr. Chairman. So first, I want to welcome the witnesses testifying before us, and particularly I want to welcome Mr. Anthony Suarez. He has a long and distinguished legal career. He was a member of the Florida State Legislature, a United States delegate to the Guatemala Peace Accords in 1996, and president of the Puerto Rican Bar Association of New York and of Florida. Currently has his own law practice and is also an adjunct professor of law at Barry University School of Law in Orlando, Florida. Mr. Suarez, thank you for agreeing to testify today. Mr. Chairman, Congress passed the Puerto Rico Oversight, Management, and Economic Stability Act in 2016. This was a direct result of worsening fiscal situation in Puerto Rico. I was a member of this committee at the time. The legislation established an oversight board to help manage Puerto Rico's fiscal matters as it relates to financial planning and the budget of the island. Under this law, the board has the power to hire professionals who could assist in these fiscal matters. Advisors to the Territory's Oversight Board were excluded from the disclosure requirements under PROMESA. The PRRADA bill will ensure that some form of financial disclosure is added to PROMESA to address this, to ensure transparency for the public. Today, we will hear testimony as to the benefits and the need for this proposed legislation. In my home state of Wyoming, a U.S. territory until 1890, our legislature considers it a matter of responsibility to our taxpayers to keep our fiscal house in order. As a former member of the state legislature, I can speak to this fact. Residents of my state expect no less. Coal, oil, and natural gas producers provide needed state revenue, which funds vital public services such as schools, roadways, and public safety. Despite the administration's best efforts to end American oil, natural gas, and coal production, the Wyoming delegation in Congress continues to fight to protect these important industries so we can generate the revenue to keep our state's fiscal house in order. Each state and territory has their own unique fiscal challenges. However, there is one thing we can ensure, and that we may maintain transparency in our fiscal dealings. Fiscal disclosure requirements make sense. We have them here in the Senate. They should also apply to the financial dealings of advisors to Puerto Rico's Oversight Board hired under PROMESA. So again, thank you to the witnesses. Thank you to Senator Menendez and Senator Rubio for introducing the bill. And thank you, Mr. Chairman.